I'm going to be going through how you can moderate a Canvas quiz. Now, there are two types of Canvas quizzes at the time. You have classic quizzes and you have quizzes next. So the quizzes next is really going to be the future of where quizzes are moving, but they still allow you to do classic quizzes. And here's the reason you need to know how to moderate. So if you have anything like time limits or attempt limits, which most people do, one or the other, this allows you to go in there and give students an extra attempt or more time on an assessment. So I'm going to dive right in. I'm going to go to actually the newest version of the quizzes part within Canvas. So it looks like this. It looks a lot different than classic quizzes. But you'll notice at the top, when you click on it, you have moderate. I've already done my test student attempt and I scored 0 on it. I can actually view a log on this just to see how long somebody spent. So I spent 2 seconds answering that question. So maybe I didn't exactly take my time or things like that. Either way, I can go over here by the student and click moderate, and I can give an extra attempt. Or you can do this ahead of time too. You can give additional time or remove the time limit altogether from a student. So based on their specific needs, you can cater an assessment specifically to them. So both of those are a good thing. And once I do this, let's say I want to give an extra attempt, you'll see that now I have an extra attempt left, attempt 1 of 2. So I actually have 2 attempts. The student, I have it set so that they can't see the results. So if you're going to go in and allow this, you need to have the settings so that they can't see the results ahead of time. Otherwise, they can see the questions ahead of time. So what you'll have some students do, they'll submit the quiz so that they can see the they can at least see the questions. And if you have it set to see the answers, they can see the correct answers and then claim they couldn't, that something happened and they accidentally submitted or something bad went wrong. So I would have it to where they can't see the correct answers, and you can always go back in there and change that setting to unlock those anytime you want. Now, we've seen how you can do that with the new quizzes. Let's go and look at the old quizzes. So if you're using new quizzes, then you're done. You can quit watching this video now. But if you're using the old quizzes, we're going to dive into it so you can see it, because this is a little bit different. The setting for this is over here on the side, moderate this quiz. And for this, you'll notice you can't see any of the things like how long it took them on questions, things like that, from right here, from an option. Because if I click this, then I can go in and see it. But it doesn't have quiz statistics on it. So if you see this, it tells me kind of what they put, but it doesn't tell me the breakdown per question. So it just depends on what you're looking for. But let's say you need to go in and unlock this again. You just click this edit pencil. And then I just put that they're going to have 1 extra attempt. You can also go on there just like the new quizzes. You can add extra time. So if you need somebody to have 2 hours instead of 1 hour, you can go and add 60 more minutes to that quiz to give them that extra time. And once I hit save, you'll notice my attempts left. Now I have 1 attempt left. So in a short nutshell, that's how you can break down quizzes to moderate them and meet the needs of your students.